continue on the chemical properties of alkenes. So we looked at hydrogenation. So today we're looking at hydration. So hydration, hydration, you're looking at water. So addition of water to an alkene to form or to produce alcohol. That's a process which takes place. Therefore, we are saying we have alkene plus water, we are forming alcohol. So let's get the common alkene, which is ethene, plus water. So the double bonds will break to accommodate hydroxyl and hydrogen. So here what will happen is this. We'll have these two hydrogen. Then from water we have two atoms of hydrogen, this one and this one. So this one will come here. Then the other hydrogens here. Then here you're not going to write hydrogen, leaving oxygen alone. This one goes as hydroxyl. This one moves as hydroxyl. So it will be like that. So that is the structure of water. So that's the same concept we are using. So hydration is the addition of water, then dehydration is the removal of water. So when you reach at the family of alcohols, we'll also look at how we can produce alkenes. So alkenes can be produced from dehydration of alcohol. Then the other one, we are looking at hydrohalogenation. So hydro from hydrogen, then we put halogenation. So halogenation from halogens. Halogens, these are group 7 elements: fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. So hydrohalogenation, we are combining now hydrogen and halogens. So this one is the addition of halogen halide. So addition of halogen halide. So halogen halide, it is H, we put X. So this X represent chlorine, fluorine, iodine, bromine. So this X represent these. So halogen halide. So example, we will get the same common alkene. So plus we can get HCl. So they will break like that. Then we are going to form a carbon, single bond. Then hydrogen, we have hydrogen, then hydrogen, we have hydrogen, then we're going to get chlorine. So this is hydrohalogenation. So this is the halide now, halide. Then apart from this one, we can also look at this is supposed to be So B, this is C. So let's look at D. So on D, we'll only focus on halogenation, not hydrohalogenation, but only on halogenation. So halogenation. So if you say halogenation, we are simply saying the additional of halogen to an alkene. So addition of halogen to an alkene. What are we forming? To form what we call now the haloform. To form what we call the haloform. So once this is done, we are looking at how we can add the atoms of halogen to an alkene to form what we call the alkane haloform. Alkane. So remember that group 7 elements, they exist as diatomic elements. So if we have ethene, plus, let's say, bromine, it will have the Ca2 here. This means that it is a diatomic molecule. Then we are going to produce something like this. So bromine. Then we have this hydrogen. So this one has its own specific name. We'll look at how we can, the identification of alkene from alkanes by using bromine. So we'll come to this part where we're going to write a name as 1, 2 dibromoethane. So the name will come like this. I'll show you the reason why we have put 1 and 2 there. So after we have understood about the addition, maybe just to add something that can help us to introduce polymers, we can also add alkene to an alkene to form a polymer. So if you say alkene plus alkene, we are going to form what we call a polymer. Polymerization is also a subtopic under organic chemistry. If we have this, if we have something like this, plus again the same structure, here we now use the same structures. We can now break the bonds to form, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 8. We have 8, so we have something like this. Then we introduce the bond. These bonds will remain open such that anything can be attached to this. So this is a polymer. What you have formed is a polymer. So alkene plus alkene can form a polymer. This is what we call additional polymerization. So this is what we call additional polymerization. So additional polymerization, there is a copolymer and the homopolymer. We'll discuss that later on. So that is how we write and that is how we explain and chemical properties of alkenes. So this is how we prepare. If you have this concept, it will help us to differentiate the terms and the structures when they have come at an exam. So thank you for watching. Next time we'll look at the alcohols.